Hello, Christina Rizzo. Thanks for tuning into this video and happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. And I hope you all are doing well. So this afternoon, I want to give a bit of a recap. Um, well, not so much of a recap. It was uh, a YouTube slash Daily Wire host and commentator that decided to do a documentary. What is a woman? After our newly Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson refused to define what a woman was. So Matt Walsh, um, I've done content on him before. He's one of my, if I were to choose a Daily Wire host, it would definitely be him. And he is usually the first one I would listen to if I were to listen to a Daily Wire content creator. So he did a questionnaire. It's you have to subscribe on Daily Wire in order to watch it. I think I'd like Candace Owens' uh, BLM documentary about George Floyd. I think I'll wait until I get access to it on YouTube where I can watch it for free instead of subscribing, so I won't have to worry about monthly notification and things like that. So, um, so that's what he did. He went around different parts of the country. He even went to what appeared to be an African village and asked a group of men about defining a woman. Now, it's interesting. We're the only country, one of the only countries, in addition to Canada and some European countries, who want to play sex and gender ideology and pretending that these things don't exist by giving the excuse that we're not a biologist. Um, I'm sure a person can spell his name without being a linguist, right? And can tell the weather without being a meteorologist, okay? Just by looking outside his or her window. So, but for some reason, when it comes to all this confusion, including the disturbance this weekend in Dallas, when those kids were traumatized and um, an uncomfortable environment where these parents chose to abuse their children, because that's what it is. It's child abuse by exposing children to these types of things. Because first off, children shouldn't even be at a bar, let alone be at a godless place like any adult entertainment place, whether it's what do you call it? For females or males or for the confused or whatever. Now, I know this is not part of the content, but or the video or the. I always wondered why women went to see other women dance, and one of them answered, I don't think she was honest about it, but just to chill. So, out of all other places you can chill, um, any normal bar or family restaurant where you can sit at the bar and enjoy yourself, you chose to go to an environment where another woman is expecting you, as a woman yourself, to pay her for a lap dance, because she's not going to ask about your sexuality. She's there to make money. So my conclusion is either they're curious about doing that or they're actually into women. I mean, I'm straight as an arrow. Despite of the T-shirt I wore, I know I'm a straight woman. I mean, make it make sense. But anywho, Walsh is getting backlash. Even he said this on his show earlier that a trans person is giving him death threats, um, and calling him a hater. And even his little part of his show, he has a sweet baby gang. They're calling it sweet bigot gang. And I mean, he's not going to back down. He's not afraid of these people. And that's one of the reasons why I like him, because he has one of those you know how I don't know if you've ever met a masculine man. Well, he doesn't have to be super buff and puffy and big and have a look on his face, but he can just look very neutral, and you can tell he's masculine and can stand up to anything, like DeSantis and Trump. That's those are the best examples I can think of. So you know they're real men. They don't have to go around and, as they say, what's on their mind, or alpha men. I'll put it that way. So I'll close with this quote that I got from the Daily Wire. It's the the article itself was 3 pages long, but I just decided to print the one with the quotes in it. It states, "What is a Woman" became available to Daily Wire subscribers on the first day of Pride Month, in which some LGBTQ activists ramped up their efforts to promulgate radical gender ideology. The film tackles issues such as sex change operations and hormone blockers for children, transgender athletes, upending of women's sports, and university gender study departments. It's the most important documentary in America. Uh, Quote Ben Shapiro. He continues, "That's why so many people want to stop you from seeing it." Okay, so they just tell you to go to the website to subscribe, but you can just simply go to the Daily Wire. It can pop up right there. He's also had some technical difficulties. New York City is one of them where, you can quote, be whatever you want to be. But again, pardon my French, that's all a freak show. I know I lived there a year. And so, and that was like 4 years ago. And I'm grateful that God got me out of there. Also, another update, Kyle Rittenhouse, not only does he have a lawyer, um, but he was considering going to Texas A&M, relocate from the Midwest here to Texas. We welcome him with open arms. He'll definitely have the freedom to own whatever gun he wants. Okay. But I think they're going to change it to 21. I believe he's only 18 now. We're not sure yet. So he better hurry up down here so he can purchase whatever gun he wants. But I think he's going to go to Ben Community College instead. I think even Texas A&M denied that he was even a student there. So this coming fall, keep him in your prayers also. In addition to those 5 guys that I left in the description box yesterday, in yesterday's video, they're getting harassed as well. I don't know about death threats, but there's another article about a tranny, whatever, baseball fan that came after them. A baseball player from the St. Louis Cardinals as well is coming for them. And now they're trying to prove something by having the first, quote, transgender North Carolina Panthers cheerleader. I think that's the team. I don't care. I don't follow NFL, and if I do, it'll be the Packers. And the moment they start that foolishness, which I know is coming, like with this kneeling crap, I'm not gonna buy any more gear from the NFL. I mean, it just is what it is. But I only support them because Aaron Rodgers is a quiet alpha that stands up to these woke folks. Christina Renso, thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Pray for our nation and our brothers and sisters suffering under the persecuted church globally, and I'll talk to you super soon.